Listen to Pastor Barbara Kayongo. She's going to be dwelling on the issue of a wife. What are those things expected of a wife? What are those things you need to live up to as a wife? So we're going to be blessed with Pastor Barbara Kayongo doing the talking. Please give her a round of applause, please.
Praise God, praise God. Amen. Hallelujah. We welcome you all, and I'm glad to be here. To my pastors, Pastor Ibobola and Mama, I thank you very much. It's such an honor and a privilege to serve God, and also to be remembered and chosen by you to come and serve once again. And for that I appreciate you, and we love you. And I want to acknowledge the presence of the bishop. Hallelujah. I'm getting used to calling him bishop. I'm used to calling him pastor. But we honor you. Thank you so much for being here. And we love you very much, Bishop. When Mama told me my portion, I was like, how can I speak to women? I have not been probably married for so long, 12 years. There are those who have been married for 40 years. There are those who have married forever. What am I going? I'm like, why did you give me the wife part? But I said, Lord, this is a challenge you put up to me. There is a reason why you chose me to talk about the wife. And when you start with 31 verse 10, it says, who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. Other versions of the Bible say, a worthy woman who can find, for her price is above rubies. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than what? Amplifies as an excellent woman, one who is spiritual, capable, intelligent, and virtuous. Who can find her? Her value is more precious than jewels, and her worth is far above rubies and pearls. I sat down and I thought, so who is this woman? We all know virtuous means excellent, outstanding, all the great things. But I said, what about the other part? Who can find her? For her worth is above rubies. I'm kind of a person, whenever I see a word in the Bible, I take it's not there for a mistake. So I studied about rubies. Hallelujah. Amen. I went into rubies. I had to find out what this jewelry ruby is about. Because if God is comparing us wives as rubies, I have to understand what a ruby is. Then with that, I can understand my value. Hallelujah. Amen. Because he's talking about a wife that her price is far worth than a ruby. Yes. Then I did my little Google and I studied about rubies. Rubies are stones that it takes time, and they are stones that you have to put under heat. And they are the only stone that can handle a lot of heat in order for it to be produced, to come to that color. Hallelujah. So rubies are either dark reddish, light pinkish. It has to be a specific color. But the process by which a ruby is made, it says it handles a lot of heat. Because other jewelry like diamond, if you put a lot of jewelry, you're going to destroy the diamond in it. But the ruby needs the heat. And I'm like, okay, now the ruby, I need the heat. And once a buyer goes to buy the ruby from a seller, the seller by law has to, here I think the Western law, you have to tell them the process by which you produce the ruby. That means it will determine the price of the ruby. There are two processes. One of them, they use other substances with the heat, so it melts in the ruby. So it's not the pure ruby now. There are other substances. So when you go to the seller, he's going to explain to you, and that ruby is not going to be that pricey. But when they speak about that, I brought it through the process by itself, and this stone, what you're buying, it's the real one, then the price is high. Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. So what God was trying to ask who is this woman? That means through adversities as we've had and the pains women go through and everything that we go through, we need it to be who we are. We need those adversities. We need the heat to become that valuable wives that you can't put a price tag on. Amen. Hallelujah. So some of the tears and some of the pain and some of the things we go through make us who we are. Amen. And they don't just make us who we are. We already are, but they make us the best to come out. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. So, who is this woman? Hallelujah. Amen. Many of us, some of us here are already wives, and some of us women here are waiting to be chosen. But I want to tell you, not every woman is a wife. And you cannot make every woman into a wife. The Bible says, he who finds a what? A good wife finds favor before what? That means a woman, you're a wife before you become one. We don't become wives after the ring is on our fingers. Because the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds favor before what? So, we women, God took his time. He created us with his own hands. Hallelujah. Amen. He took his time to make sure that the product is of so much value. So when a man is looking for the precious ruby, he says it is rare to find. Oh, yes. You cannot find a ruby in every jewelry store. Come to Uganda, you can't find one there. We can't mine it. We don't have the process it takes to produce it. So it is rare to do what? The first one, they found it in Holland. Hallelujah. That means it's very what? So a wife is very rare to do what? A good wife, because it takes the hands of God to make that woman. So because it is the make of God, a man who finds her has to be favored. Hallelujah. A price cannot be put on that wife. Priceless. We are priceless. No matter what you've gone through, don't look down. Walk with your shoulders up because you're priceless. Amen. Our young women don't know what their value is. We have lost that. Our culture, the African culture, when a man finds a wife, you go to the parents and ask for her. There is a process they put you through. When we came to the Western culture, they are trying to lie to us that your parents are selling you. They are not selling us. It is the process they took to raise us up. Hallelujah. Amen. It took money, it took their time, they did not sleep, it took sacrifice. Now, a man has found the ruby already made, beautified. Some of our mothers prayed prayers for us to be where we are. They put in a lot of work. So now you have found that ruby. You gotta pay a price for it. That is why our African culture is very unique. Don't come here and anybody deceive you. They gotta pay. Because they have found something very precious. Something very rare. Hallelujah. Have you ever seen on television, on the radio, an advertisement of the Bentley Rolls-Royce dealership?
No.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Have you ever seen on Labor Weekend that it is on sale?
No.
When you want to buy a Bentley, you Google for it to find where the dealership is. You cannot just walk into the dealership without an appointment. They have to appoint you a salesman who's going to walk you through the whole process. It's not when you go to buy a Honda. I don't need an appointment with a salesman to go on a dealership for Honda to buy it. I walk in. Even a Mercedes Benz, I walk in. Call it, but when it comes to a Rolls Royce, you have to make an appointment. Then they walk you through because they bring a salesman who understands the mechanics and how the Rolls Royce works. Hallelujah. Now, our young women and we women and the wives, we have forgotten that we are handmade by God. He shed his blood, Jesus Christ, and he bought us with his blood. That blood, you cannot put a price on it. So if he paid and bought me with that blood, you cannot put a price tag on me.
That's right.
Not even what my husband paid for dowry is worthy to buy me. I'm rare to find. I'm of value. Do not devalue yourselves. The young girls, put a high tag on yourselves. Don't put yourselves on sale. Hallelujah. Many of them tell my girls, you know, you are always in church. Where are you going to find the men? You need to come to the club. You need to come to this place. You need to come to this outing. That's where you're going to find the men. Rebecca was not on outing to find the perfect Isaac. Hallelujah. No! Abraham put an order how the wife has to look. Rebecca did not give her number. You women who are always giving your numbers. Rebecca did not need to give her number. Did not need to advertise where her address is. No! They looked for her. Let them look for your address. If he needs you and wants your number, you don't need to give it to him. If he really needs you, he's going to ask around for your number. He's going to ask for your address. He's going to ask for sister. Sister, do you know somebody's address? I really need to know who she is. But this business of you girls not knowing who we are, and you just pick up your number even before the guy asks you, like, my number is 223-323. You can call me, please. Call me, please. You know, we can talk. No, that's not how a rare wife is found. If you cheapen your price, that is how it's going to treat you. I'm going to end by this. Wives, we are women of value. He bought us with the precious blood. We are priceless. Put a tag. Whatever you've gone through, it is to make you a precious, durable, outstanding, excellent, lovely jewelry that nobody can ever put a price. God bless you.
Praise the Lord. Praise the mighty Jesus. Pastor Barbara Kayongo,
Amen.
we are so proud of you.
Amen.
The Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I'm sure Bishop is very proud of you. Congratulations once again, Bishop. A round of applause for Pastor Barbara Kayongo. Thank you very much, ma. We are